Well, boys, we did the impossible. We got a Metro apology before GTA 6. Okay. Seriously, though, I mean, that comment was funny, but yeah, Metro apologized for the whole situation that's come up over the past day or so. If you're out of the loop, basically what happened is on a live stream, both of us were streaming, we happened to come into the same match together. I had no idea he was there. Meanwhile, from minute one, he saw that I was on the enemy team, and, well, he kind of just went off the rails, and it was not a very pleasant thing to watch. And so what I did is I uploaded a video comparing our 2 points of view, where I was just going along my merry way, enjoying Deadlock, while he was absolutely crashing out, and just saying some very rude things. And at the end of the video, I called him out and encouraged him to do better. And today, he uploaded an apology video, which honestly, I was not expecting that, because, well, Metro is known for having a very, very big ego, and I know from personal experience that when you have an ego in something, apologizing, especially publicly and thoroughly, as he did in the video, is extremely difficult to do, and I absolutely commend him for that. And Metro, I do accept your apology. I thought it was very well said and well put. And if you haven't seen the video, by the way, those of you watching, go watch his apology video. It is actually worth watching. And yeah, I really appreciate it. I can't imagine it was easy to click on my video and see the literally thousands of comments at this point, 99% of which were just kind of ashamed of what Metro had done. I mean, I've never been in that situation, but I know if I was, it would be a very big wake-up call for me. But of course, the thing that's important to remember is that actions speak louder than words, and so even though it is still difficult to issue an apology like this, it is easy to do that and then relapse and go back to being really toxic towards everyone. And so for a change to happen, you really need to want it. You need to see that what you've been doing is truly wrong and want to change it. And I have experience with this. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about because, well, if we dig real back deep into AndrewChicken lore, you can find some moments where I have been very rude and very explosive and animated and, just raging at the video game. There's one clip in particular that I'm going to show you here. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn the volume down just a wee bit. It's not good. So much garbage right now. Alright. Nobody shoot Drogos except... Ah! So this clip was, it was certainly something, and for some people it was entertaining to watch, and certainly it's a different type of rage. I wasn't, hurling insults and being just a rude and venomous person towards other people. It was more so just an explosion of general anger, right? But the point remains that when I watched it back, I was embarrassed by myself. I did not like how I portrayed myself, and I wanted to do better. And from that point forward, I made a conscious effort in my mind to just tone things back. And my perspective over the years has also shifted and sort of mellowed out because, well, when you have empathy for other people and you realize that just like you have bad days and you don't want people to yell at you and be really mad at you when you have a bad day, you don't need to yell at those other people for their bad days too. And it's just not really productive. But then also from a strategy point of view, if you want to win the game, there has not been a single game in Deadlock history that has been won by just insulting and berating your teammates. It's not a winning strategy. Now, Metro said that the reason for his aggressive outburst was because of his frustration with the matchmaking. And, I mean, I totally get it. Like, matchmaking is not perfect, and I come from a game, Paladins, where for a long time matchmaking was and still is utterly abhorrent and has only gotten worse. And it's just, yeah, matchmaking can be very frustrating. The thing is, matchmaking is not going to be perfect in any video game, and of course Deadlock is an early access game, so it's going to be even less perfect. And certainly Yoshi has done a lot of adjusting over the past couple of months to try and update matchmaking and just make it work better, some of which has succeeded, some of which has failed. And yeah, we can absolutely criticize Yoshi for that, and it's okay to get mad at the matchmaking, but you need to be very careful with where you channel that anger, because if the anger is misplaced, you end up with a situation like this that's just not really good for anybody. But furthermore, the way you treat bad matchmaking when it occurs depends on your mindset, and I just don't think yours is the healthy mindset to have going forward if you want to avoid this type of rage again. And so, what do I mean by this? Well, when you have a situation where you have bad matchmaking, which is an inevitability when you're queuing for public matchmaking in a public game such as this, you can choose to be really angry and be like, why are these people in my game? Oh, I hate this. Or you can view it as an opportunity to try and improve and try and lead your team to victory. Now, I watched a little bit of your stream yesterday where you were discussing this matchmaking, right? And, you do say, hey, how am I supposed to improve when I'm, in a lobby with people who are objectively worse than me? And it's just a waste of 40 minutes of my time. But there are actually things you can do, and that's kind of what I want to touch on a little bit here. Of course, to be the most competitively viable player that you can be, you want to be playing with people who are as skilled as you, if not more skilled than you. And so when you're up against lower skilled players, it can be a little tough to view that as being useful. But you did say yourself that, well, your movement could be better, your laning isn't great, you have things that you can improve on, and you can use these matches to improve at that. So if you're in a match where you know the matchmaking just flat out sucks, and you're either carrying and dominating your way to victory, or you're just really struggling, then you could try to just improve your parkour, try and focus on the laning stage and being as efficient as you can with making money. And another thing that you can do to really prove that you are the good player that you say you are is you can use the voice comms to try and lead your team to victory by coordinating plays and helping your team to buy the right items and be in the right place at the right time, instead of just being angry at your teammates and calling them out and muting them and reporting them for feeding your games when they're just playing the way that they know how to play at the rank that they're at. You could try to help them improve, because a team without a leader is going to be uncoordinated and is not going to be very effective. But if you step up and you actually lead that team, then maybe you can turn a match where otherwise you'd be matchmaking diffed, right, and you would just lose, into a match where you actually stand a chance of winning. In your YouTube videos, you do a great job of guiding lower skill players and giving them helpful information. And if you really want to live up to that, then you can do the same thing in your matches. Now, a mindset shift like this is not easy, and it does take time. It's not going to happen overnight. I've been at this for years at this point. But it is absolutely worth pursuing because, I mean, you saw it yourself. One of us is clearly enjoying the game more than the other. And, yeah, it's because I try to, well, still take the game seriously and work on improving myself, but I don't take it so seriously to the point that I explode on other people. And so that's really, I guess, the main takeaway, and the main thing I wanted to discuss in this video. But to bring things back around, Metro, I do accept your apology, and I recognize how difficult that was of a video to make. And so I really appreciate it, and yeah, water under the bridge. Let's move on from this debacle towards a better and brighter future for both of our channels. But, yeah, that is about it. No outro for this video. It's just flat out not appropriate here. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.